Alright guys, so we have our first website here, Hello World, with all this code. What does all this mean? So we're going to go over that real quick right here. First, to start off up here, we have this doc type HTML. Don't worry about this as much right now, but basically there's different versions of HTML, and this tells the browser, whether it's Firefox, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, what version of HTML we are writing in. So this is just saying HTML5. Don't worry about that right now. But there you go. All right, then we have this HTML tag. This is everything in the HTML document, consisting of two parts, the header section and the body section. The header section. This is all the background information, behind the scenes stuff. Alright, so these three lines right here, once again, don't worry about these. The reason why we use Bootstrap is, it's made by these guys that are experts in web development, and they know everything that needs to go in the document. And there's some things that you can look up, like you can look this up if you want, but it really doesn't matter. Just trust them that it's in there. This one right here has to do with when it goes to mobile devices versus looking at it on your computer. But the first one we'll worry about right here is the title. So Bootstrap 101 template. And this title right here is what you see right here. See Bootstrap 101 template? So we could go over here. We could change it. See the change. Save it. Come over here. Reload. See the change up there. Alright. Then right here, see how it says Bootstrap? This right here is the link to the style sheet. Style sheet right here. And this is all the CSS. So the beauty in Bootstrap is that it comes with all this pre-made CSS that will style the document. Like if it wasn't connected to this Hello World, the wording there would be a little different. Okay. And this right here is a path. Is the path to the document, which we'll get into in a future video here. Okay. Then once again with this group right here, don't worry about this as well. The thing is like there's a bunch of browsers out there. There's Safari, there's Google Chrome, there's Mozilla Firefox, there's Internet Explorer, and basically it's hard sometimes when you make websites to keep them all looking the same across each browser. So you might see it a little different in Safari than I do in Google Chrome. And what this does is this is for Internet Explorer to get it to look the same as the other browsers. And once again, this is a benefit of using Bootstrap because these guys are experts in the field. They know what it takes to make it look the same. All right, so we got the header, the head info section done. Now let's go to the body. The body is everything you see in the document. Okay, that's what you see on the screen. I know my handwriting's awesome. All right, so this is our very first tag right here that we're going to talk about. These are tags as well: title, head, body, body. These are all HTML tags. And if you start to see this trend, a tag starts with the type of tag. So for this one, it's H1. Then it has some content in here. In this case, it's Hello World. Up here, it's Bootstrap 101 template. And then you have an ending tag. So you'll see this very common syntax across HTML tags. There's a bunch of different HTML tags, and you can learn more about them at W3 Schools. Or if you ever, forget what one is, you can go here and remind yourself, w3schools.com. For this course, we're going to go through all the important ones that you see most common in a HTML document, so don't worry as much, but you always have this as a reference source, okay? So this Hello World right here is an H1 tag. H1 tag is basically like, when you see a newspaper and you have like the title of the newspaper and it's huge, it's the biggest thing on the page, that's an H1 tag. You also have H2 tags and all the way I think to H6, but I don't usually get past H3. And H2 in a newspaper would be like the title of the article. And then you have a paragraph tag, which is like the content of an article in a newspaper. So let's see a little difference there on size and the way they look. Let's go over to Sublime. Remember, you start with the tag. This is a smaller title. Then you end with the H2, and then let's do a paragraph. This is a paragraph. And remember, we've connected up here to the Bootstrap CSS, so you are going to see some changes or some difference in here that's already been styled up here in that CSS document. So save it. For you Mac users, use Command-Tab to go over to Google Chrome, and now use Command-R, reload the page. You see how this title here is just a little bit smaller, and then you can see the big difference in the paragraph. Alright, so we've learned in this episode about HTML tags, about the head section, and about the body section, and next we'll start to make the site look like the 1millionlines.com site.